2023至24馬季將於今個星期日開鑼。我係 Michael， 我哋會一連3日為大家作開季前嘅最後準備，介紹翻今季值得留意嘅焦點。打頭陣嘅就有今季來港開倉嘅廖康銘。來自澳洲嘅廖康銘從事賽馬工作已經超過30年，擔任過唔同崗位，曾經為過金明斯同埋活侯夫人2位澳洲殿堂級嘅練馬師效力。去到2016年正式成為練馬師，7年嚟已經贏出超過400場頭馬，勝出率更加接近20%。不過佢亦都明白嚟到香港要面對嘅競爭將會更加激烈。
Obviously, you can't train at that level in Hong Kong, but I think last season I had a 20% winning strike rate, which in Hong Kong is not achievable. So I'll still look to have a good winning strike rate and good success in the stable, but obviously a little bit different system here, but it's just about preparing your horses well to race and having them race to their best. I think from an early age I wanted to be involved in racing, and my grandfather previously was a jockey and then a trainer. And then later in my career, obviously, I had a long period of time with Gai Waterhouse as a jockey and then assistant trainer. So I've had a lot of people influence me, and I'm looking forward to the next however many years in Hong Kong, hopefully right through till I retire, and hopefully a long and successful career here.
要長期留港發展，當然需要馬房員工嘅協助。副練馬師嘅職責係相當重要。
Yeah, Henry's been Henry Wong, my assistant trainer. He's been very helpful setting up and getting a good group of riding boys and marfoos, head lads. Made a very seamless transition for me. We got on very well. He has plenty of experience with good trainers, so I think we'll make a good partnership. I tend to send them to the races, fairly well educated and ready to race. I think sometimes if you send a horse to the races too soon, it can do more harm than good. Some of the early horses I'll have in September, coming up in quite good form. A horse called One for All that came from Richard Gibson's stable. A good Happy Valley horse, so he'll run on the 13th. And a horse that I trained in Australia called Mission Bravo, who's got good form here on the dirt, and he'll have a couple of trials and most likely race on the 24th of September.
金明斯同活侯夫人都有自己一套嘅操練方式，但佢哋對馬匹食料都好講究，係會自己親自打料，而唔會用合成料。
Yeah, I've always done that, and that's something that Bart Cummings did, Gai Waterhouse did. So we like to mix our own feed and keep it very individualised for each horse. Probably gave me a good variety in training because they're very opposite training styles and very opposite people. Bart Cummings, very good training staying horses, record number of wins in the Melbourne Cup, very patient trainer. Gai, who I spent a lot of time with, very good with young horses, multiple Golden Slipper wins. So different styles, but it gives you a good aspect into the different way to prepare a horse. Oh, look, I still like to ride some of the horses in work, so I think that gives me a little bit of an advantage to get a feel of each horse. And so far since I've been in Hong Kong, I spread myself around a little bit and riding a few different horses in the stable each week, and it gives me an understanding of their capabilities. Oh, look, short term will be just to have a successful first season. But long-term goals, and one of the things that attracted me to come to Hong Kong was an opportunity to maybe be the champion trainer one day. My numbers training in Sydney didn't allow that to happen because a lot of the stables there are up to 200 and 300 horses in training. I always only have about 60. So a similar number to what you can have in Hong Kong. So one day that would be the ultimate goal, is to be the champion trainer.
董明朗上季以277場頭馬成為南非冠軍騎師，亦贏出南非打比冠軍、飛行冠軍錦標等一級大賽。今年首次嚟香港策騎，佢對香港賽事又有咩睇法呢？
Yeah, look, obviously they go a lot quicker here, so you got to be a little bit sharper, and no time for mistakes. You have to be on the ball and be sharp, and there's no margin for error. So it's going to be something to look forward to, and like I've said previously, that it's a new challenge, and you got to adapt to the environment you're in. Yeah, look, it was a great achievement. I was very lucky to sit on some very good horses and have the support of some many good trainers in South Africa, and yeah, it was a lot of travelling, a lot of work, and unlike you only ride 2 times a week. In South Africa we ride 7 times a week, so we're on a plane more than we see our families. But yeah, when you win champion jockey, it's a hard feat in South Africa. You've got to travel around the country, and yeah, it was just a great achievement, and I was just truly blessed to be in that position.
南非騎師向來喺香港都有唔錯嘅發展，當中邊位騎師對董明朗影響最深呢？
Look, obviously the guys that have paved the way in South Africa, you've got the likes of Anton Marcus, Anthony Delpeche. They've really got different riding styles, so the more you can intake on that, the better rider you become. But they've all helped me throughout my career in South Africa, and obviously given me a few kind words before I arrived here, and I know they're always a phone call away to get advice from. Yeah, look, I think it's pretty much a South African thing. We're quite low in the saddle, and we're quite strong, if I may say. But yeah, we'll have to adapt to what Hong Kong brings. Obviously, the tighter course, so you're going to have to change a few things up, but pretty much keep it to what you do best, and that's the main goal. Just try to keep to your roots, and it'll work out for the best. Yeah, look, you don't come here for a short stint. I want to make the most of it and be here as long as possible. It's obviously the world stage and everyone watches, and there's nothing bigger than Hong Kong racing. So to go back after 6 months will be devastating, but looking for a long-term contract and making a success of Hong Kong and be a regular name in the jockey ranks.